Sponsored by Lexus of Las Vegas and Lexus of Henderson.
There's still a lot of confusion surrounding the stimulus check, so financial professional Brad Zucker from Safe Money Advisors answers the most commonly asked questions. Brad, what if someone hasn't received their check yet? When can they expect it?
Okay, so if you included your bank deposit information on your 2018 or 2019 tax return, you already received your stimulus check by way of direct deposit. For everyone else, the IRS is now mailing out those checks. They begin with the lowest adjusted gross income first, and they do have a way that you can check the status of your money. And I've got that link right on my website at askbradzucker.com so you could follow the money.
Right, so what if the check that people receive that's larger than what some are expecting? Do they have to give it back?
Okay, so the IRS is considering this an economic impact payment. It's not a loan, it's not a tax refund, and there is nothing stated in the new CARES Act about repayment. This is considered government aid. You don't have to pay it back. And some people are surprised that deceased relatives are receiving this check, and that's because the payments are based on your 2018 and 2019 tax returns. So if a relative passed away during that time period, they are entitled to a stimulus check, and the IRS will not put a lien on the estate for recovery.
Yeah, that's good to know. Now, do people who receive Social Security or disability, do they also get a stimulus check?
Yeah, that's a great question, because if you receive Social Security or disability income or payments as a survivor benefit and didn't file a tax return, you're entitled to a stimulus check, and you'll receive that money the same way you get your Social Security check. So if you're already set up on direct deposit, your money will go directly into your bank account.
Right, and the question now, college students, are they also eligible for a stimulus check?
Yeah, families that have dependent children ages 17 to 24 are not eligible for the extra $500 for these children. If you're 18 years old or over and you moved out, you're on your own, but somebody claimed you as a dependent on your tax return, you're not eligible for a stimulus check. But this is very similar to laws in the past that stated dependents listed on a tax return are not responsible for a majority of their finances.
Right, now before you go, Brad, is there anything else that people need to know about receiving a stimulus check?
Yes, be aware of the tax implications. You do not report this as taxable income on a 2020 return. There'll be no negative impact on a tax refund. So if you're expecting money back from Washington, D.C. this year, you're getting back your full refund plus the stimulus check. And that will average about $1,200 for an adult single making less than $75,000, double that for a married couple. And if you make more than $75,000 in 2020, you don't have to pay the money back. And if you make less money this year than in years past, you may qualify to claim a tax credit next spring when you file your return.
As always, Brad, thank you so much for your time. We've put all of that information at KTNV.com, and we'll be right back.